Stainless steel cookware is not completely immune to rust. Chefs at all levels can tell how much stain they get on their stainless steel pans and pots. After searing some well-marbled steak, cooking an omelet breakfast, or sautéing vegetables, you are left with a base smeared with oil and food spots. Sometimes, you are so distracted you end up burning your food. Simply washing the pan with dish soap and sponge does not always get back the shiny face. If you own stainless steel cookware with burnt-on stains and discoloration, you don't have to give up on them. Before you discard it and get another, give some of the tricks in this video a try. Cleaning up and restoring your stainless steel pan only takes time and a few ingredients. Often, the things you need for this process are right there in your kitchen. Or you can easily get or order them from a store. If you have some serious stains on the pan or pot, you may work on it for a few hours or overnight. The good thing is, you can double task with this cleaning. So, let's get into this. Clean with hot soapy water. Use this method if you have just burnt the pan and the impact is no very much. You need warm water, dish soap, and a tough cleaning pad. Nylon or net sponge works better. If your pot is still warm or hot from cooking, you shouldn't add cold water to it. Cookware can have a thermal shock when exposed to two very different temperatures at once. Using warm water cushions the effect temperature has on cookware. Make sure to remove every loose particle and oil before you begin. Use kitchen towels to wipe the face of the pan. Fill the pan or pot with warm water and add some dish soap. Allow it to sit for 1 hour before placing the pan on a stove burner. Let the soapy water boil, then turn off the heat. When the water is cool enough to be touched, scrub the pan thoroughly with your net sponge. If you still have some residue, add hot water and soap to the pan again. Wash. Then rinse. Repeat this procedure until you have a sparkling stainless steel pan. Clean with baking soda. It's best to use this method if you have just burned food to the pan or pot. Or if hot soapy water isn't doing enough. You need a sponge, baking soda, and a drizzle of water. Be sure the sponge is strong enough to deal with stain but soft enough not to scratch it. Drizzle some water at the bottom of the pan. Then pour your baking powder to make a paste at the base. Cover every part that is affected and leave the pan for 20 to 30 minutes. Now scrub the entire pan and rinse. Repeat the process if you are not satisfied with the outcome of the cleaning. Alternatively, you can cook the baking soda in the pan. This is best for tougher stains and burns. You have to rub the stains while the water and pan are still hot. You'll need a pair of plastic gloves, a long scouring brush, baking soda, and warm water. For regular pans, add a 1/4 cup of water and a heap full of baking soda. Place it on the stovetop and boil. If the pan or pot you are washing is large, add more water and baking soda. When the water mixture boils properly, turn off the heat and place the pan close to the sink. You'll find that the vapor has left a mist of baking soda on the sides of the pan. Put on your gloves and grab the brush with a long hand. Scrub the pan immediately. Rinse and see how clean your pan is. Other cleansing substances you can use are lemon, salt, cream of tartar, tomato sauce, and white vinegar. You can use them in various combinations. Salt and water. You need to boil water and salt in the pan or pot. But you can only add the salt when the water has boiled so you don't ruin the cookware. First, pour in enough water to cover every stain in the pan. Then, boil the water. As the water is boiling, add some spoonful of salt in it. Stop the heat and leave the pan alone for a few hours before you scrub. The stains will leave the pot easily. Salt and lime. Lime and salt work together to clean stainless steel because lime is acidic while salt is gently abrasive. As lime breaks up the particles of food glued to the pot, you can now scrub the pot so that the salt will rub the stains off. For 1 juicy lime, you need a 1/4 cup of salt. Create a paste in the bottom of the pan with the lime juice and salt. Let it sit for 10 minutes and sprinkle more salt on it. Scrub the pan vigorously with your net sponge till the stains are gone. Repeat the process if you need to. Cream of tartar. This method might be far-reaching for a lot of people because not everyone has the cream of tartar in their kitchen. Howbeit, this might be the saver for you if you've tried some other ways without so much luck. You need a quarter cup of cream of tartar and some water to form a paste for this cleaning. Smear the paste on the surface of the pan and leave it for some hours. If you make the paste at night, then leave the pan smeared overnight. Wash off with a net sponge and rinse. The stain will not just be gone, the pan will have a shiny face. Vinegar and water. If oil is the smear that troubles the pan, water and vinegar will get a good hold on it. Add equal parts of vinegar and water to the pan and boil it until the liquid begins to vaporize. Turn the heat off and allow the liquid to cool. Now use paper towels to dab off the floating grease until the liquid is clear. Throw it away, rinse and dry the pan with towels. For stains that are on the back of the cookware, cover the grease stains with kitchen towels soaked in a hot vinegar solution. Boil the mixture of water and vinegar in another pot or pan. Fold paper towels and dip them in the solution with tongs. Spread the towels on the back of the pan and allow it to rest for some minutes. Then take them off and clean with a damp towel. Repeat if necessary, and admire your shiny cookware. Barkeeper's friend. First of all, you'll be using the powdered version. Second, you'll need to scrub vigorously. With the hard work, you'll have your stained cookware back to life. Some people suggest using Dawn dishwashing soap to make a paste with Barkeeper's friend. Whether you're making a paste or not, it's the same procedure. Rub the pan all over with powder, or paste, if you will, and leave it to rest for a little while. Get your scouring sponge, not abrasive, and scrub vigorously until the pan is sparkling. The stains on stainless steel cookware may be as a result of the type of water you use. Water that contains calcium and other forms of mineral will leave white spots on stainless steel over time. Fortunately, you can get rid of this with simple cleaning agents like vinegar and water. Clean water stains. If you think the water available in your region is hard, then be proactive with cleaning your pots. Dry each pot or pan with a towel after rinsing it. That way, the pot won't have to react with oxygen in the environment to produce those stains. Where you begin to notice those water stains, vinegar or club soda will get them off easily. With club soda, put some in the pan and swish it around. Rinse off, then use a clean towel to dry up the pan. If using vinegar, put a part of the vinegar in the pan and add 3 same parts of water. Let the pan soak for 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse off and pat dry with a clean towel. Make sure you always dry your pans with a towel after washing. This will help keep those water stains away. Cooking your cookware. If the cookware is stained both inside and outside, you'll want to discard it because there's absolutely no way it's making a comeback. But that's not totally right. Even the dingiest cookware can be revived. You'll have to cook the pan or pot back to life. With a large pot or wok that can take the entire pan you're working on, baking soda, and water, cook the pan on a stove in the water solution for an approximate of 30 minutes. Fill the large pot with water, add half a cup of baking soda, and put the discolored pan in. As the water boils gently, flip the pan if it's not properly immersed in water so that every part is completely cooked. Put on your plastic gloves and pull the pan from the hot water solution. You may want to hold oven mitts to support the gloves. Next, pour more baking soda on the hot, wet pan to help wash off the now soft stains. A toothpick comes handy here for reaching hidden edges. Work through all parts of the pan and rinse to expose your restored pan. Maintaining your stainless steel cookware. We've established that you can rejuvenate your stainless steel cookware. Yet, a better way to go is to ensure that you manage the pots well from the first cooking. Season your pan before you begin to use it. Rinse it with warm water after each cooking and dry it out with a kitchen towel. Don't leave burnt-on particles or grease unattended on the pan longer than a couple of hours. Maintaining seasoned cookware is easier than handling a crude one. Wash unseasoned cookware after each use with hot water and dish soap. Avoid using any harsh chemicals like ammonia, bleach, or other household cleaners on the pan. Also, do not use a hard sponge or brush on the surface. These will bruise the surface of the cookware in the long run. Most manufacturers advise against using these cleaners on your cookware. And make sure you always hand wash your pans even if the manual okays the dishwasher. Other ways to take care of your cookware. It begins with buying the best type of stainless steel cookware. Stainless steel does not conduct heat properly by itself, thus the best stainless steel cookware has aluminum or copper built into the core to enhance heat conduction. The kind of utensil you use on your cookware affects the longevity of your pans. Metal cookware is most likely to bruise the surface of the pans, and that can cause leaching. Silicone-coated utensils and wooden utensils are the best types to use on a stainless steel surface. Add salt to boiling water. Salt has the ability to pit your pan if you add it while the water is still cold. This will leave tiny holes in the pan and ruin it. Whether you're washing or cooking, add the salt only when the water is boiled. Stainless steel cookware gets a thermal shock when you expose it to two extreme temperatures at once. When searing meat or cooking fish, make sure you bring the food to room temperature and dab off excess water. Heat the pan steadily on low to medium heat. Let the pan warm up to the heat so that it doesn't warp. Besides, if your pan is overly heated, there's a higher risk of burning food. On a good note, if the pan is heated well, then you'll have more luck at searing or cooking without burns. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details. Visit our site zimcooking.com for more awesome cookware tips recipes like this.